Hey everyone. Today is the 3rd of January, so this is actually, I think it's the first stream of the year. So, it's all a good new year now. So today I'll be playing some Astroneer, or continuing from last week. Let's see if I can get the game on here. There we go. I think there's no music coming from the title screen, but that's fine. Actually, before we start today's stream, I'd like to make a little announcement about the stream, or this channel. Yeah, so because of some very aggressive streaming that I did in the last part of December, I was able to get affiliate, or become a Twitch affiliate. So if you look in the top right of your channel page, there should be a subscribe button. And also, if you have bits or anything like that, you can put those in. I can accept them now. So, because of this, I did spend a little time trying to, look around and see if I could get, there's like all these systems or these third-party notification systems that handle these sort of things, like Streamlabs, Muxy, Stream Elements, and all that sort of stuff. I eventually decided on Streamlabs, and I did make a bunch of notifications. And in the event that it does, a real one does happen, I'm just going to try testing them out right now on stream, just so you know what you're going to be up to. So let's go to Streamlabs off screen here. Oh, there's the Astroneer music. So I have enabled followers, or at least follower notifications. Considering that, I only have maybe about 100 followers right now, so I might as well track that. So I'm going to push this button. And hopefully you can see in the top right that little notification. I try to base it off the title screen that I've had all this time, even from last year. So it's consistent there. Now, if someone does subscribe, something like this will happen. So yeah, again, all the sounds and the way it looks, that's all a work in progress. But I just try to choose sounds that are pretty cool. If someone donates bits, the sound of that is actually, from what I described when I downloaded it, it was someone putting a coin into a trolley fare box, hence the bell and all that. So that was pretty cool. There's also donations, or like tips, that are separate from bits. I have not set that up yet on my channel, but I hope to get that set up pretty soon. But if I ever get that set up, it has the same sort of noise, kind of like this here. And the final thing I want to show you, and I doubt this will ever happen anytime soon, is in case I get it hosted or rated. And the noise for the sound effect for this one's pretty funny. It goes like this. So I doubt we're going to see any freight trains coming in here, but that's how it looks. So anyway, I had a lot of fun myself just playing around with that. So I mean, thanks for indulging me there. But you're not here to look at that. You're here to watch me play some Astroneer. So and I want to play some Astroneer. So let's go into it right now. Nope. No, it's loading. Now, honestly, I don't exactly remember what we were doing last time, so I'm going to have to jog my memory a little bit. Ah, yes. So here is our base. There's Bob the plant still there, so let's get out. Oh, and there's our rover, or 3-car train there. And I think what we were doing, I think we were just researching. We had I built a 3rd research center, which I'm starting to regret now, because even with all this power here, it's not going to be quite enough. I should probably move this research a little closer here. So we got these 2 research pods ready to go. Once these 3, or actually this one's done. Actually, let's stick him in there. Okay, so that's going to take 7.5 minutes. Looks like wind's really kicking up there. And at the end of yesterday, we discovered that this battery here drains very fast. Because of our... Oh, actually, I don't want to take it. I'll leave it there for now. So that makes it a little difficult because I was hoping to have these batteries last during the nighttime. So in case there's no wind and no solar, these research pods could keep going. But that doesn't seem like that's going to be likely. I could just try to build a whole bunch of more of these medium batteries, but that's going to be expensive. They take up aluminum, I think. Or maybe, actually, no, I think it's copper, actually. Which I do have a lot of. Actually, let's go double check that. How do you build medium batteries? Oh, lithium. Yeah. Lithium is incredible. It's a much rarer. I think I just used up all my lithium there. So, no. So either I build a bunch more batteries or I find some other power source, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. In terms of goals of what I want to do today, I haven't really thought about it too much. But I do have some technologies that I am sort of eyeing right now. I think, yeah, I tried that Terran Analyzer a while ago. I have this trade platform, which I'm a little curious about as well. It might help us get more resources. But the big thing I do want to look at is probably the large rover, which does require 8,000 bytes, because I do want to extend the train a little bit. We're almost at 8,000, but I did notice that trade platform, so I'm actually going to research that. And let's see what it requires. I hope it doesn't require anything exotic. Here. This is a little difficult. This is an awkward position for this printer here. Okay, so I'm guessing it's not something you can print, but it's probably something we can build, and we do have this building spot, which I never got a chance to put anything here. Okay, looks like we need 2 aluminum for this. So I think I have some aluminum somewhere. Yeah, way over here. So let's grab that. And just run back here. I also need to make more use of my mineral extractor. I need to always have some dirt on hand. Okay, let's build our trade platform. I don't think this was in the original game when they first came out of alpha, so I'm not entirely sure what this is going to do. And actually, let me just see here. I think I'm going to switch out my canister here. Let's grab this one and put this back since that one's full. I do want to dig out some of this mountain. It is kind of blocking my access to the extractor. Okay. Let me just fix this tether. Okay, let's go see what this is. Okay, so yield 0 compound. A whole bunch of different things. I'm not sure how trading it works though, so I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own. There's a bunch of little slots on the top here, but I'm not sure what they're used for. I guess maybe we have to put something down and see what we get out of it. I could try... I have this piece of resin. So, I mean... if I set it to resin, does it do anything? Not really. If I put it up there... doesn't seem to do anything either. I'm gonna just try putting some... maybe lots more resin, see if that yields anything. And maybe just flip around, flip through the items and see if I get any non-zero yields. Let's put a bunch of... let's try 4 resin here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 4 resin will give me 1 malachite. Let's look at the other ones here. Aluminum, copper, one ammonium, 2 compound, 2. I can trade 4 resin for 2 resin. That's brilliant. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can. Maybe is there a resource we could just use right now? Like organics are probably a good one. You know, I'm gonna grab this organic because I do want to keep the resin for other things. Let's go grab this stuff. I'll put my organic on there instead. Okay, so yeah, this 2 organic will give me 1 compound and 1 resin. Yeah, I just want to try it out and see. We have all this compound here. Let's go for resin, actually. Oh. I see. It was actually a trade rocket. Did I get my resin back, though? Or do I have to wait for it to come back? I guess it... Oh, there's a delay here. Okay, so that's not very convenient. That's not very convenient, I guess, because you have to wait for the thing to come back. It's not clear how long it takes to for it to go. Alright, I'm going to put my resin back. And I still have 1 piece of... Oh, I don't want to do that. Yep. Okay, back to what I was going to do. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was pretty quick. So if I grab my resin, there we go. Cool. Okay, so that is an option in case we maybe get a whole lot of goods maybe that we don't need. But right now everything is... I think everything we do need here. Oh, there's one other thing I want to try. Since I restarted my game from last time, if you recall from last time, I had trouble detonating this dynamite. I was clicking that button and didn't do anything. Let's see if it actually does anything now. Oh, shit. Okay. From what I can tell, it looks like it's actually blown out all the... I can turn my... Yeah, it's blown all the dirt underneath, but the building itself actually hasn't blown up. Which is weird. I wonder if you need 2 dynamite instead of 1 to do that. That's a little bit of a problem, so I'm actually gonna fill this back up here. But at least I know what it does. But that was a weird bug from last time, though. I was kind of worried it would always be there. Okay, I'm just gonna fill this little hole here in case we fall into it. I think I've run out of dirt again. Let me grab more of this mountainside, or hillside, I guess. Okay. Okay. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's gonna be good enough for now. Or maybe not. Ugh, now I'm getting stuck under here. Just want to flatten this out a little bit. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I got the trade platform. I do want to get that large rover before we set off again. I'm going to see... Yeah, we're not really researching... Oh, that one's also done. So let's put this big one here. So that one's going to take... Looks like it has full power. I'm not sure where it's getting the power from, honestly. No, never mind. Okay, no, it ran out of power there. And I've also grabbed this medium turbine for some reason. Okay, go back there. Alright. So yeah, maybe we will have to wait for that large rover. I'm not entirely sure what kind of resource it takes. But, yeah, I think let's gonna back the rover out a little bit because I think it's gotten stuck with the rest of the base. Actually, maybe I need to go forward here, maybe? Oh, wow. It's actually really gotten stuck in the base there. Let's see. Can I go to the left, maybe? Probably the left would be best. Here we go. I'm just going to leave that there. I've used up a little bit of power. I do want to try to reconnect that. Let me see here. Also want to make sure... Okay, so everything's empty, so yeah. Let me just try driving this back to recharge, and then we'll head off somewhere. Maybe this time, I think we're going to try a different cave. We're going to try one of the southern... Or I don't know why I'm calling it southern, but the other caves in the direction I'm facing, not that large cave, which is somewhere over there. Connect it up here. And I don't know if it's going to give us anything, so maybe we need to just generate it on our own. Let's put that there. And also, this resin back. I think... I'm going to put this on the top here. I think... I need to make some more tethers, so let me do that first. And also put the resin back. I'm not sure why I have this piece of resin here. So grab this compound here. Let's grab 2. Actually, maybe 1 more. We also have, I have more resin up here as well. Stick this off here. And I'm also starved for energy too. Can I get some power? There we go. Okay. That should be enough tethers for now. We'll say bye to Bob. We'll probably have to think of some way of killing him, but I'm not sure how to set dynamite on this thing. Hey, Stephen Taylor. Welcome to my stream. Alright, let's get out of here. Looks like... Oh, at this point, even the... this 3-car train is actually feeding the base right now. Oh yeah, so I don't want to go this way. I want to go to a brand new cave, and I think we saw one in this direction. So let's get out of here. I'm not entirely sure. I don't exactly remember where the cave was. It actually isn't probably very far. Oh, make sure I don't fall in that hole there. I don't remember whether it was to the right or to the left, though. Let's go to the left here. Oh, another big hole there. And I don't know how far I got with this. Yeah, there was a... Is that a cave right there? Let's go... Yeah, so I marked this place off because that was a lot of technology there. Let me just get out of here and just confirm that this is a cave. Yep, it's a cave. I'm not sure. I don't think I've explored it, so let's connect it up with the tethers and see where it goes. Okay. And hopefully we can find some more research because I think we don't have any queued up here. Let's see. Oh, actually that one connected up with the tether up there, so I guess that works. Alright, so I will bring the rover down eventually, but I want to try to see what's in here first. Let's grab this compound. That'll be useful for some tethers. Got some power here, so in case I run out of that, I've got a little resource here at the entrance. That's pretty nice. A lot of compound. Might be it, I think. Oh, more here. Oh, ran out of oxygen. Let's go back to here. Connect up. Oh, geez. Okay. So that, yeah. There's some of those noxious gas plants down there. Like, that's not a really good spot for me to... I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill them. There we go. I killed them, but there's a cloud coming my way, so I better wait for that to dissipate. Oh, still coming. Okay. Oh, no, that one's still alive. Okay, let me try going around this way. Whoa. Okay. That cloud actually goes to... That's a... I didn't realize that cloud was actually heat-seeking. I thought it was I thought it was just blown in one direction and then... Oh, jeez. That one's gonna be hard to kill. Oh, back again. Okay. Let's try to kill this. I think I might have gotten it. Alright, let's go take a look. Okay, good. So I'm actually seeing some green down there, which means that this has actually already gone pretty deep. So hopefully we'll start seeing some more rare stuff. Already see some laterite over there, which is good. Turn that into aluminums. We do need to make a more gradual ramp for us. I'm going to do that right now. Move these tethers back a little bit. Yeah. I have to make this as gradual. Actually, we can kind of use this hole as a sort of stepping stone, maybe. We dug out the compound. And, yeah. I'm also getting some oxygen, so I could actually go off the tethers for a bit. I actually do want to probably do that because I want to use up the oxygen. It is taking up a space in my backpack here. And yeah, I think I'll bring... I want to make sure this is not... is not too steep for the rover. So let me actually dig a bit more here. I'm going to put this tether back in my backpack there. It's kind of been... Maybe I should have gone into this cave through a different entrance. But this looks interesting. Okay, let's dig this out a little bit. So, I mean, the rover could just go down this way. Yeah, I do need to get rid of these stalagmites, though. The rover does get stuck in those. So I'm going to try to destroy them now. Okay, let's put our tethers back. Okay. So, let's see. So the rover would go down this way. Then turn here. So we're not actually going directly down, we're kind of making a little... Actually, that's my hole there. Then we just need to gradually make this into a ramp. Okay, hopefully that's going to be good enough. We'll find out when I try to climb out of this cave. Let's go see what's down here. Ooh. Oh, this is where I dug out those plants. I don't see anything in here. I'm gonna fill this up because I don't want my rover stuck in that hole. Okay. So we got this path on the left, another path that way. Looks like 4 different ways of getting around. Let me... Oh, is that... Oh, I grabbed some research. Put that here. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and go to my rover. Maybe fix this little loop I've made here. There we go. Where's my rover? Oh, there you are. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go back a bit. And then to the right. Okay, and carefully make a hard left here. Okay, I think this is doable. So we will establish a sort of little mini base here with our rovers. And then also, one thing I should have probably researched is work lights, because that would actually make it a lot easier, in my opinion, but something we'll do probably later today. Let's put my research there. I'm gonna dump some of my stuff that I have. Got lots of compound here. Got some oxygen as well. Let's check my gun. I got some power. Oh, that's actually feeding into the cart. That's good. Okay, let's go start with the left here. I see some plants up there, which we'll have to kill. Actually, there are quite a few up over there, but lots of laterite. So let's. I'm not going to dig out the laterite quite yet. I want to make sure I kill these things now. Oh, here it comes. So that's 2 down. There's 1 way back there. So I'll get this one. Okay. Alright, and then we'll grab that laterite. There's even some more over there. And we're gonna have some aluminum. So I think with all this laterite, I think this will give me like, I have all this copper already, so this should also give me enough aluminum to maybe build all those advanced buildings. But we'll see. I'm gonna assume aluminum is used a lot for, like, spaceships and stuff. Maybe even for the large rover. I think that's all. Let's go... There's another deposit over here. And that one just keeps going too. I think I'm actually going to go this way and see if it loops around. See how much this goes, how deep this goes. But yeah, while we're digging here, this week I will be planning to do one more stream. And that'll be on Friday. I'm going to be playing... If you've never seen my YouTube channel, I do like a certain game called Company of Heroes, or Company of Heroes 2, actually. And this game is a World War II real-time strategy game. So basically like StarCraft, but set in World War II. And it's probably one of my favorite games I've ever played, mainly because I kind of consider myself a tactician, so I really like... That game has a lot of mechanics that I like flanking, like, you know, building tanks, just a lot of fun stuff. Like, compared to StarCraft, where I think a lot, like, macro is actually the most important aspect, I can never click fast enough to do things or keep track of that, so that's why I like Company of Heroes more. And I will be playing it with a friend of mine from the MRT server, LD Shadowlord. We've actually played once before. He's never played the game. He actually got, I think he got the game from the Humble Bundle that was recently, basically the game was free for a bit. It's not a very popular game, unfortunately, because everyone wants to play the MOBAs now, the Dotas or the LOLs or whatever, and I honestly, personally, for myself, I've never had any interest in any of those games. I used to play like StarCraft when I was like a kid a lot. That was like the shit, I would say. But MOBAs, there's something about them that just doesn't seem particularly interesting to me. It's just, there's a death plant there. Let's try to kill that. Just the fact that you only control one character, and there's all these games like Dota or LoL, they have all these abilities, and all these different characters, and I can never keep track of that. It just doesn't seem fun to me. Plus, it's a team game, I guess. Team games can be fun, but if you're on a bad team, and as some people may, if you ever played a team game with random people on the internet, well, you're really gambling there. Because sometimes you'll get great people, and sometimes you'll just get utter fuckwads, as a certain cartoonist has coined a theory. But I digress. Sorry for swearing, but I find that swearing does allow me to better express what I actually mean here. Let's take a look at our backpack. So I got 6 units of laterite. Backpack's getting kind of full, but I think we can go a little bit further. I'm going to see if this one seems to turn to the left quite a bit, maybe underneath the entrance cave, or the entrance that we came in. So I'm going to see if we can keep going here. This might be no, it's not a dead end, actually. I see something on that tree. I think that's research. Yep. Okay, so we'll grab that. Oh, some death plants there. Let's kill those off. Oh, there's one big one over there. There we go. I think that one just goes. This is the other path there, so we could just go around, I guess. Oh, we can actually keep going up this way. Let me just make a little gradual path. I'm going to try to see if I can just run around back to where we started, because that's what these caves tend to do, that a lot. See some malachite up there. So yeah, Company of Heroes 2, it's a pretty good game, but no one really plays it. You know, I tried getting my friends to play it, and they're not interested. But LD is, so we're gonna play. He's new to the game, so I'm actually sort of teaching him, you know, what units to build, what kind of tactics to use. We'll be just playing, on Friday we'll just be, you know, comp stomping, just playing against computers. So we're not going to play against real people. Oh, hey LD. Yeah, he's in chat right now. I'm just talking about what we're going to do on Friday. Hopefully I'll be able to stream it, because Company of Heroes is, unlike maybe some other RTSs, there's actually a lot of physics calculations and graphics and sound even. So it is a pretty CPU intensive game. So hopefully I'll be able to stream that alongside, because streaming is also CPU intensive. I mean, just doing Astroneer right now is probably heating my computer quite a bit up. Okay, got a lot of loose malachite here. I don't see the end. I'm not even sure if this is going to go to go back to where we came. This hole's a bit large, so I'm actually going to try filling it up in case we need to bring the rover here. But yeah, in Company of Heroes you can play as, you know, Soviet. The original campaign, which is on my YouTube channel somewhere, is a Soviet campaign versus the Wehrmacht, or the German army. And then they added more factions to it, like the US and the British. I wish I could play that game more, but it's obviously not something I think my people on my stream or my YouTube channel want to watch. So I just play that on my own instead. Okay, I think that's relatively flat in there. It's a good thing I brought my canister here. Okay, let me just look at my... got some power. I'm gonna place 2 more tethers, and then we'll maybe head back. Oh, there's a bit of... Hey gods! I'm doing alright. I'm just basically talking about what I'm going to be doing on Friday, the Company of Heroes stream. Okay, we're going to come back to this. I need to offload, but I just want to see if this actually turns back on itself. Let's put the... Yes, it's malachite. Put it in your backpack. There we go. So we are currently exploring a brand new cave. Oh, I also have to grab this research. This is the one on the other side of my base. A bit more accessible, I would say, and quite extensive. So, and it looks like it's quite deep as well, because we're already into the green terrain here. And that usually indicates that we're on a deeper level than the other one. Let me fill this out a bit. I'm just trying to fill this out. It might not even be necessary, but in case we do need to bring the rover along, then, yeah, I'm just gonna put my chat here. Oh, actually, yeah, God says in chat, oh, did you figure out the color of the tethers? They all seem to be white now rather than the random colors. I actually didn't notice that. I'm not sure why they're white now. That seems kind of odd. Is it? You know, I have a weird idea. Maybe it was because of Christmas. Because the last time I played this, it was in December. So maybe it was a Easter egg or something. I don't know. Okay, let's put this research here. So we got one slot for research. I'm gonna dump all my stuff in here. I really do need to get a large rover, because I'm already filling up with a lot of stuff. Some power, oxygen. Yeah, see, we're already filled up. I can at least convert some compound tethers, so that'll be good. I think maybe we'll stop when we find a third piece of research. Okay, let's... tethers, please. I'm going to convert all of this to tethers. Might as well. So yeah, we'll be doing the stream on Friday. Next week, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. I think I'll try to do at least one Astroneer stream per week. Maybe more than that. Depends on... I mean, I think there's still a bit of content in this game that we haven't found, but I'm kind of doing it slowly, unfortunately, because I'm meticulous about that. Okay, I got our tethers. Oh, I forgot to dump all this crap. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I want to make sure I maximize my time down here. Okay, so... all this oxygen I don't need. I might actually dump the oxygen if we don't have enough space. Got some power and some extra malachite. Oh, that one's not an actual piece I can use. It's not complete. All right, let's go around this circle cave or this circular cave and see where it ends up. Basically want to try to just come back to where I came and then work from there. But it does We've already seen a lot of branching out already. I mean, there's another one over there. So the possibilities are endless, I guess. Let's grab, yes, malachite. Let's grab this excess here. Is there a second piece somewhere? Or a third piece? No. Okay, so just those two pieces. Okay, so I got this large tree. I'll try to dig it up. The problem with these large trees is if I ever try to move a rover next to it, it'll definitely cause some problems or block the whole cavern. I also like that it just bounces around, kind of like a balloon almost. Let's kill these plants here. Let's keep on wait for that gas cloud to dissipate. Oh, some research. Let's dig that out a little bit. So I have a question for, I don't know, people in chat if you are listening here. I mean, on this channel and on my YouTube, I usually put content that I like to do, and obviously, whatever content I decide to do will be that. But I was wondering if there's any particular games or activities or something that you would like to see me play. I'm not going to guarantee that I will play it, but I'm just kind of curious what people want, I guess. Obviously, and I'm not entirely sure if this is true right now, but since I started Minecraft and that's how I got a following, obviously that might still be a thing people want. Which I will try to do at least continue to do some of that, at least on the MRT server. But I think most people know by now that I don't really play Minecraft too much anymore. I don't find it terribly interesting. Especially with the direction they've taken the game. Okay, I gotta really kill these things here. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, God, I think I got both of them. Run away from the cloud. Okay, we've been going left for quite a bit, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's see. God says you can't think of anything off the top of your head. That's fine. I'm just kind of wondering if... Also, there aren't that many good games coming out lately, so maybe that might be a problem. Okay, so it looks like this tunnel that I just popped on here seems to be one of those like higher level tunnels, because you see there's a lower level tunnel that I just climbed up from, and this one just digs up high, which makes it difficult for the rover to get up here, and even for myself. And you see it continues actually that way, but there's another long tunnel there. I think for the purposes of this, I will at least try to build a ramp here. But I don't think I'll ever bring the rover this way, because this seems a bit steep. Nope. Put my tether back there. God says, I did quite enjoy Planet Coaster when you streamed that. Not sure if there are any similarities of that as of late. Yeah. I mean, I never actually finished the Planet Coaster campaign. If I really want, I probably still have the save game. I could probably go back into it. The nice thing about that, the Planet Coaster, is they've definitely made a lot of free updates for people, which I really do like from the developer. They're not like EA or other certain money-grubbing companies. So that's nice. Though, I think one thing with Planet Coaster, I think what I wish I should have done is just played it just for fun on my own, instead of streaming it. I think it started to feel a little bit grindy when I streamed it. So I really just wanted to try to finish that campaign, and yeah. Oh, hey Benny. Long time no see. I think oh, actually you were on the server a bit while back when I was streaming the Thomas and Pine's Holiday Adventure map. Oh, hey Summer Rebecca. Summer, she says, I'm assuming gender here, so apologize. Personally, like like to follow the way you think and explain what you're doing. So any game would be nice to watch. That's good. That's good to hear, actually. Thanks a lot, Rebecca. Yeah, I like to think people watch my content because they want to hear what I want to say about it instead of the actual game. Because I remember when not everyone does think like that though, because when I was doing Minecraft and then I suddenly started uploading other stuff, there's always at least one person or a few people who would complain about, you know, this is not Minecraft, I don't like you anymore, I'm gonna unsubscribe. And I'm pretty sure people did that. And I'm not gonna blame them, but I wish people would understand that you know, sometimes people get bored of games. They want to do other things. And I think I'm definitely the kind of person who doesn't want to stick with one game. I mean, if I do play a game, I stick with it quite a bit. Or if I really like it a lot. Why is that thing steaming down there? You see that there? Oh, it's like a geothermal vent or something. I'm gonna try, I'm a little suspicious. I'm gonna just try digging it up here. What the heck is this? Okay, so it is an actual object, but I can't seem to grab it. That's weird. And as you can see up ahead, there's a whole bunch of danger. I have to be careful here. So let's put that, put that hole back up there. Okay, so how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so we're gonna have to carefully. Oh, that was fired. Oh, jeez. Okay. A lot of farting going around here. God says, yeah, I don't really understand that mentality. A lot of YouTubers I subscribe to have series I don't particularly enjoy, but I will still subscribe to them for the ones I do. I don't insist that they do exactly what I want for them. Yeah. I don't know. For a game like Minecraft, and as gods and other people from the server can probably attest to, some people, they really get into it quite a bit. So they all, you know, that's the only game that they are and will be interested in. So as soon as you try something else, or see someone else do something, you're kind of off-put by it. Okay, I think we've killed the colony of evil gas bags. I think we'll call them gas bags. That's probably a fitting term for them. Ooh, is that research? Yay. And, oh. And there's also, whoa. Okay, I see some plants. I see a thruster down there, but I don't... Oh, I see oh. If you look carefully, there's another zebra ball down there, which is apparently an Easter egg in this game. So... Like, I don't see a need for another thruster, so maybe we don't need to go down there. But apparently, if I keep going deeper, I should be able to find other things. Now, can I grab this research without it falling? There we go. Could have fallen there. So yeah, so we got still this thing here. The cave continues to the right here. Oh, there's even more research here. I mean, I can only probably grab one of these researches, I think, and we're almost full here. Let's keep going a little bit, and then we'll backtrack this the same way we can. It looks like this cave doesn't... We haven't reached back where we started, so... I'm just going to see how far this takes us. So yeah, the reason I'm asking about what games to play is I mean, I have this game I'm playing now, but obviously, since it's an early access game, it's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to play it forever. Oh, and even more research. This one's a pink one. I like the color of this one. Got some malachite. I'm gonna skip that. Okay, a bunch of evil gas bags. This is a big cave. It's not a very deep cave, it seems. Let's go to the left, actually. I see some ammonium there. Oh, another... That's a planty plant. Yeah, I don't really see any resources down here. But yeah, there is a game coming out that's actually related to my interest, and that's called Railway Empire. Oh, jeez. Oh, I ran into that gas cloud. Okay, I didn't actually die from that, though. So that's good. So yeah, the game is called Railway Empire. It's coming out, I think, late January. So I'll be definitely playing a lot of that, since, you know, I like trains and I like transit, so that'll be definitely fun. But until then, and also as other things to play, this is the only thing I have right now. So, okay. This is getting a little dangerous, and there's like plants on my right side, so I'm actually gonna abort here. Let's go back to... Actually, we can grab some of this malachite while we're here. So yeah. So yeah, if there's another game that's like train related or transit related, I'm basically, let's like automatic play there. The one type of game I'm not as interested in. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's death there. If I fall into that, I wonder if I can try to plug that up there. There we go. The one game I don't really want to play is those train simulator games. I don't know. Those, while they're fun for a bit, I don't know if that would make for exciting stream or YouTube content, because I'd literally just be sitting there. Benny says, I also hit an early game point where I'm getting virtually infinite research from two unknowns. They need to nerf it that you don't get a specific amount of power going in, you won't gain research. Yeah, I think they could also nerf it by just reducing the amount of research you get, because it's just way too common to get research, I think. Like, see, like right here, I have already 3 research things, and I do actually kind of really want to grab all of them, but considering the way we got here, that's going to be difficult. And I only have space for 1 in my rover right now. I gotta choose which one I want to grab. I like the pink one. I don't think I've seen a pink one before. That bright green one's also pretty good. But we'll see. Okay, back to base. And maybe next time we come back to this cave, we'll go to the right and see how far we get there. Gods ask, what does research actually do? Not too familiar with the game. So basically, they just added this to the game in the recent update. So if you... Actually, I'm pushing Q here. So if you click this thing on your left here, you get a bunch of bytes that you can spend. They're basically like research points, and you can use those to unlock different technologies or buildings, that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff in here I haven't seen yet. What I'm trying to go for is actually this large rover, which I have enough bytes right now, so I'm actually going to preemptively research that right now. And when we get back, we can try building it. Rebecca asks, are all of these searches useful? Are you referring to research? It's not clear whether they're useful or not. Some of them actually have no... because it's in a pre-alpha state, that there's no actual use for them yet. God says, and you get the bytes from the large objects that you're like the one you're carrying. Yes. When we get to back to base, you'll see how these are spent. But yeah, we're basically researching unknown objects like these, and a lot of different ones have different points. Usually you can find... What I found so far is like there's like these old spaceship wrecks, which have like these... The research that kind of looks like a big white cylindrical pod. Those ones give a lot of research points. And then all these other ones are kind of like plant-based xenobiology sort of research. And then they each give a varying amount of points. I like how you said searches, Rebecca. I've never heard someone say, like, sort of shorten the word research like that. Okay, are we back almost there? Oh, here we are. So, yeah. So right now I'm just researching. I want to upgrade my rover a bit. Get that large rover. And then after that, maybe we can start looking at... I'm not sure if I should try unlocking everything or maybe just get a spaceship. You can go to other planets in this game, so I mean... I haven't tried that yet. You can just start a new base even. Okay, there's some laterite there. Maybe I should grab that quickly before we go. Benny, I think you said something about oxygen, but I haven't really found it too useful. I'm actually going to dump it here. Because... I mean, I have a feeling it might be useful for, like, spaceships, but I already have some at base. I don't really need it right now. Okay. I'm getting stuck in my rover here. Hold on. Okay, so I got a bunch of power here. Let's dump some more stuff. More malachite. Also got this laterite I got from below. Lots of malachite right now. And a whole bunch of power cells, which could help just temporarily power our... Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to dump the power as well. Because we're going to grab that laterite in a bit. And I want to make sure we have enough space. So malachite. I'm going to put that... It's the wrong side. Eh. Oh, actually that's full already. Okay. And there's also one more piece here. My gun. Okay, I'm just gonna go... Where is that malachite? Let's go over here. Let me just extend the tether network a bit. LD says, I still vote for you. You should play Factorio. I mean, I've seen Factorio. It does seem like a really complicated, like, it has a lot of stuff that's going on in that game. I don't know if I want to... For some reason, it doesn't tickle my fancy for some reason. I don't know. There's a lot of production lines and those sort of things, which could be fun, but in terms of whether I'd want to watch... I guess the question is, would I want to watch myself play Factorio? And I mean, I don't know if the answer would be yes there. Okay, there's definitely a huge cave underneath this whole system, which is... Oh, geez. Oh, okay. Carefully grab that. And fill this in. Yeah, LD, I don't know. You might have to refresh your stream in case there's latency. Let's do this here. Whoops. Oh, there you go. Oh, by the way, I don't know if people caught it, but I did test out a bunch of... I did get Twitch affiliate recently, so you could technically sub and do all that. I also made some, like, notifications in Streamlabs, so I was testing I was basically showing those off at the beginning of the stream. I could try those again later on, or test those out later if you want, but... Yeah, okay, let's... There you go. I think LD, you're already following, so I think you just unfollowed, didn't you? Wait, was that oh, that was a subscription. Oh. Wait, did it say new subscriber? I don't know. I can't remember. Thanks for this. Oh, okay. Thanks for the sub, LD. You're my first subscription. Oh, thanks, gods. I'm not sure if this sounds too loud, but I mean, I was like I was spending too many hours yesterday trying to find good sounds for that. Okay, let's get back to base. I don't think I need to. Okay, so we have to climb up this ramp that we built earlier, and I don't. Let's test if it's shallow enough for us. Okay, turn right. Okay, it's not so good. Oh crap! I think I'll try to move up here and then go. Maybe. I can't see what's going on. Oh, crap. Crap. Fuck. Oh, okay. I think I need to make a little more space for my, for the rovers to be there. Sorry. People are talking in chat so much, I'm having trouble following. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to focus on this for now. You guys can keep on talking. But yeah, Gods and LD, once again, thanks for the sub. I hope this is the start of something cool, but who knows. There's also a notification for follows, because there is... I'm not sure if this is really a running joke, but if I do have a follower goal of some sorts. If I ever get 1,000 follows, I will do a face reveal. Means I have to. I do have a webcam, but I never turn it on. And maybe I'll invest in a green screen or something. What are you guys talking about in there? What's Rodina? So I'm just reading here. Rodina. Oh, is that a game? I've never heard of it. Benny says it's a space exploration game. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that. Is that on Steam somewhere, Benny? There we go. We finally got out of that. LD seconds, Rodina. Okay, maybe I'll go take a look. Is it similar to Astroneer or the other game that no one really likes, No Man's Sky? I've seen some streams of that, and people seem to pan that game quite a bit. Yeah, I got some organic here. Let's grab that while we're here. And back to base. I need a different parking spot for my rover, though. I guess right here would be good. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, stop. It's kind of stuck with my... There we go. Okay, let's recharge. Benny says, yes, it's on Steam, full-size planets. Okay. I'll take a look. I mean... We'll see. Let's take a look and see, but... No guarantees I'll stream it or even... I could maybe play it offline even. But, okay, what was I doing? That research is done. So yeah, gods, I'll demonstrate how this works. So I'm gonna grab one of these research pods. And then I'm going to fit it onto this research which is finished. Like that. I have to click this panel here. It also tells you based on the power levels that are available, how many bytes it'll grab from it and how long it'll take. The more power you put into it, the faster it'll be done. Hey, Night Manny. He asks, is this worth the $15? I think so. It's a very again, we have to remember this game is very early alpha, so there's a few bugs here and there. And I heard some complaints that people were expecting them to develop this game faster, which I don't know if that's really a legit complaint or not. But they did make a recent update which added all this research stuff, and you know, I'm still discovering new content here. So, yeah, I'd say it's definitely worth the 15 bucks. You better get it pretty soon. I think the Steam sale is ending tomorrow, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we unlocked the large rover. I'm gonna... thanks for the follow, Nightman. Or Nightmanny, I should say. Yeah, so I'm gonna just see what we need for the large rover. Oh, 4 aluminiums. Which kind of makes sense, I guess. I think we will use the laterite that we got from the thing. But I need to... This game is a... I think I don't like about this game, or maybe I do like, is it's all literally just a bunch of organizing your materials, making sure that everything goes in the right spot. Organic. Where's my generator? I'm just gonna pop this organic into the generator here. So, for those that are not familiar, there's different kinds of way of generating power. This thing right here is a small generator, and it's just using up my organic. I'm burning the organic there. I also have 2 solar panels over on this side, on the left here, and over here I've got 2 wind turbines. Apparently, from what I've discovered, well, obviously solar works when it's daytime, but wind is apparently random right now, so it's whenever the wind blows, I guess. Just look up who... Hey, Benny. Yep, thanks for following. Oops. Sorry, I had to click off screen there. Alright, yes, I got my laterite. Let me just dump this organic there. You can also I can also put these power cells in here. Just power... This seems like a weird resource, but it'll get fed into the system as well. And you see, because I have so much excess power here, you can see the power... Well, it's already out now, but it fed the excess power to the other buildings. Okay, I'm just going to grab... That's a lot of laterite that we got this time around. I'm going to put these on my backpack. Oh. Try to put it on this thing. There we go. And then we'll turn into aluminum. I could use the aluminum that I already have, but I don't really see the point of that. Might as well just smelt this right now. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put these tethers back on here. Then there we go. Okay. Benny says to grind at the start gets more interesting. Okay. Oh shoot. I think we're in a storm of some sort. But my sound doesn't seem to be registering it for some reason. Okay, we're just gonna go into the cave very quickly. I hope I don't get hit by a rock. But yeah, I'm supposed to hear like wind sounds. But I'm not hearing anything. Oh, jeez. Here they come. Ah. Okay. So we're just gonna hide in this cave for a bit. I didn't bring any casters to do any digging. That's what I usually do down here. Oh wait. Yeah, so like I said, this is an early access game, so bugs like that where you don't hear the storm coming, that's a bit of a problem. So yeah. Anyway, folks, thanks for coming to my stream. We're just going to wait this storm out. I'm actually going to just poke my head out and see if it's still going. I think it's actually finished. Well, that's fast. But, yeah. I'm glad you're just coming on here and hanging out. I hope you're having a good time and hope you had a good holiday break. I know those times can be quite stressful. Right, let's smelt this. Benny says, I've seen times when the storm develops, then turns around and leaves. Yeah, or they don't, they look like they're coming, but they're actually, actually running parallel or something, or so they don't actually hit your base. Oh, geez. I didn't notice all the aluminum was spitting out here. That's fine. I'm pretty sure in this game nothing really despawns, so even if you have stuff on the ground, like even we picked up that organic way over there. Let's put this our aluminums in here. And I'm going to get my large rover. And I'm not sure how much space it'll give us, or I'm assuming it's going to be more powerful too, so I can see bigger wheels already. Okay, so this thing here is our vehicle bay, and I think we only have, yeah, 2 different vehicles we can build. And I'm gonna take this large rover and then we'll connect it to our little train. And then we'll go back to that cave eventually. Oh, not there. Okay, let's build it. CLD. Have fun in Factorio. Oh wow. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Yeah, it has double the power and all this space here. Now I need to drive it somehow, so I'm gonna actually pull the seat from my medium rover over here. Let's jump over these. The research is still going. So you can grab this seat. This seat we didn't actually construct, we found it in one of the wreckages. So that was pretty fortunate of us. God says, is there a time delay on the research or is it instant? Nope, there is a time delay. There's actually a panel that tells you how long it's going to take. So usually what happens is you come back and research, you put your research in, and then you come back and it should be mostly done by then. I only actually have 1 battery at the moment. Okay, let's get in here. And I'm going to have to figure out how to drive it. I think I'll try driving over the hill to get over on the other side. Oh, jeez. I can't drive properly. There we go. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe, if I really wanted to, I could build another large rover. I do have a lot of aluminum. But I'm thinking that the rest of the aluminum could be used for other things that we haven't discovered yet. So I'm actually going to stick with just one of these for now. And then I have to somehow connect this up. Let's connect this to this part first. I think I have to push this thing here. How do we do this? I'm trying to click the connection here, but it doesn't seem to... It should give me like a blue circle around there. Okay, that's not working. Let's back up a bit. Nope, nope, turning. By the way, I don't have a driver's license in real life, so whatever driving you see in this game, don't judge. Also, I think some people have suggested like I could play like Grand Theft Auto, but that would be, it'd be hilarious just to see that. Okay, so it looks like we've run out of power. This thing right here is my only battery, and it's already out. Yeah, you see, because there's no power, the research will eventually finish even if you have no power, but obviously 12 hours and 25 minutes is a long time. Okay, so that's there. Oh, I should probably charge this up. Let me go move this. Let's go over on this side here. Whoop. Oh, jeez. The controls in this are a bit funny. There we go. I have to collect this cable. Max Bacon says you have to click the cable. That doesn't seem to be the... Actually, maybe? I find it that you just click the connection. That works fine. Oh, actually, that's not it. Okay. I guess you do have to click the cable. So maybe I'll have to wait for that to recharge. Let's go put my research over here. So now we have a 4-car train with the one large rover at the front. I mean, at some point, this is going to be too much, I think, because it's going to get stuck in a lot of caverns, but I think this will be our limit. Either that or I'm going to replace the large rover, these medium rovers with more large rovers. Take my tethers back. Let's put this malachite away. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this because there's so much malachite here. I'm gonna actually put it on one of these storage bays. So one nice thing about this game is you can grab this whole piece and then put it and store it all together. So I'm gonna put it. I need a good spot for it. I think I'll just put it right here for now, because I'm not really utilizing those parts. Okay. Let's see. What is our next? What is our next thing we want to research? So we got the large rover. According. So basically anything that's white I can pay. There are these work lights, which are interesting. I'm actually going to research that. It's really cheap. Maybe I want to use that for when we go down the cave. There's some seats here. This game apparently has multiplayer, but so that's why there's an open 3-seat, but I'm not going to bother building that right now. There's a winch, which that seems like pretty expensive. Shuttle, large shuttle. Closed 1-seat. Closed 3-seat. Hey, Torias. Oh, yeah. You missed 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, but I did stream. You can always watch the VOD and stuff. I'm gonna see if we. I don't know if I should. You know, I'm not sure if I should go for spaceships or try to look at the other stuff first. I think I might actually look at the other stuff first, just for as a being completionist. There's this inhibitor mod. Let's see what that is. I think that might be actually for my gun, which maybe that was a bad idea. I don't really find that useful. Fuel condenser and hydrazine catalyzer. Let's grab both of these, so we finish this whole category of research. Okay, so fuel condenser. I have a feeling we might use ammonium for that, because we have a whole bunch of that available. Let's look at the printer here. Okay, so it's not one of those, so it's probably one of a large building of some sort. I think I will try to flatten this out a little bit. And we're going to build a bunch of more buildings in this little area. Apparently the flatten tool is control and then you click, but I don't. Okay, okay. That actually does work. I don't find it works completely all the time though, especially if there's like massive changes in your terrain. But this seems okay. That might be space for 2 buildings there. Taraya says, how long are you going for today? I gotta finish up some things before I can sit and watch. I might go a little bit longer today. I feel like I want to try to make a lot of progress. Actually, how long have I been streaming? Yeah, I've only been streaming actually an hour and a half, not 2.5 hours, so I'll probably go definitely 3 or 4 more hours at this point. So yeah, feel free to step away if you need to. It's totally fine. Okay, I need 1 more resin. Therese, what kind of paperwork are you doing? Out of curiosity. Hope it's not like taxes or something. Hey, Fred. Or Chris or Fred, or whatever your name is. Okay, so we're gonna build a So there's like smaller buildings and larger buildings, and I've made a little spot for that. And let's see. Trade platform, milk tractor. So looks like they're both these large buildings. I'm gonna start with the fuel condenser. Looks like we'll need some copper, which we have a megaton of over here. Careful of Bob there. I almost got killed by him. He is very touchy. Okay, so copper. Torres says, sorting bills, setting up payments for utilities for the year, straightening up my accounts and such. Oh yeah, that's always a pain. Okay, so this seems like a cool little thing. There's like a little container in there. Oh, it needs canisters. Why does it need canisters? Oh, can you use canisters for fuel too? That'd be cool. Let's try that out. Let's get an empty canister. I don't think it accepts soil, but yeah. Let me just grab this. I'm gonna just do some experimentation. That's the one thing I like about this game. If you're first playing it, you're just trying out things, and it doesn't actually hold your hand and say, "Oh, this is how you use it." So let's try a full soil canister. Yes, it's soil. But I don't think it likes that, so let's put that back. If I put an empty canister. Okay, so now that you see there's a button there, I'm not sure. It looks like it doesn't require anything else. Maybe just use energy. So let's try that. Okay, it's turning it into purple stuff, which is interesting. I don't know if that's really... That doesn't seem realistic. Hydrazine? Is that what we have here? Okay, so I have some hydrazine. I've converted energy into hydrazine. I'm just gonna wait for the energy to fill up. You gotta wait for it to pool up in the condenser. Okay. I haven't seen any natural hydrazine so far in caves, so I guess maybe this might be the only way to make it, but I might be wrong there. See you later, Therese. Fred says, I've always wanted to actually stream, but I never speak much and my computer isn't good with streaming. I had to get a new PC that isn't 8 years old. Yeah, I recently got a new PC, and even then, it is, depending on the game, it does struggle. We'll see. The real test is when we play Company of Heroes on Friday, because that is a very intensive game. Astroneer seems kind of moderately intensive. And usually most streamers, they actually have a separate PC for streaming, which I don't have the resources to do that right now. But for people starting off, just having one PC, a good powerful PC is good. Definitely you need CPU power. So it looks like it's automatically filling up my canister here. So Benny says, I think that might be the fuel we need for the rocket. Okay. There is also that other building, the hydrazine, whatever it was. I think I'll build that while we're waiting. Let's get 3 more resin here. And, oh, I've run out of space. Let me put this canister back. Gods ask, what were the 2 copper for? I thought that was being converted into hydrazine. No. Whenever you need to build you build the base of a building, and then you have to build the building itself, and that's the 2 copper builds the fuel condenser. So I don't need any more copper. That's just the initial building cost. Oh, where's my resin? Resin. Let's put that there. Okay. Yeah, we're not... The power's kind of trickling in because we're not in daylight. But let's... I'm gonna put let's put our hydrazine thing over here. Okay. This might actually overlap with our other building there. Fred asks, I need to get a new motherboard, then I should be fine. I have the highest CPU mine can support, and it's pretty old. I think it's an AMD A8. Wow, that is old. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of improvements. Now that AMD's come back and there's Ryzen now, which I've heard is actually a pretty good choice. Actually, a pretty good budget choice, actually, for streaming. I decided to not get that. Just go for Intel, just, you know, just for sheer power. But if you're on a budget, Ryzen is definitely not a bad choice. So you may want to consider that. God's no worries about asking a lot of questions. It at least gives me something to talk about, or at least someone to interact with. The hardest thing about streaming, if you've never done it before, is just filling the time with just stuff to talk about. And having other people to talk with definitely helps a lot. I'm going to be curious of when I play with LD on Friday, because with that I'll have someone in game to talk with, in voice. So that'll definitely fill it. And LD will provide, I'm sure he will provide. If you don't know him, he will provide lots of quips that are perhaps borderline offensive, maybe? I don't know. Depends on who you're talking to. Okay, so we got the hydrazine catalyzer. It needs 2 copper as well. So I'm gonna go get some copper. I think that research in the... Oh, actually, both of these researches finished. So let's stick these on here. And you have to start them. You have to go into the panel there. So that one only takes 3 minutes. So that's going to be nothing. And this one, 17 minutes. But again, it's based on whatever power is available at the moment. Okay, let me go grab some copper. Benny says, I still have my FX F4350. Yeah, that one's old too. The game microfreezes a lot, but it's not completely unplayable. Plan to get a Ryzen 5 1600. Yep, that's a Ryzen 5. That's a good mid-level one. Plus, you can overclock it if you know how to do that. It's a good thing about Ryzen chips. Any of them are pretty much overclockable. Though the X series are definitely better suited for that. Okay, let's build our hydrazine catalyzer. God says, I still remember LD's high-pitch taking over the world pitch from one of your MRT server vids back in 2012. I actually don't remember that. Which video was that, actually? Okay, while you're answering that, I think we are connected to power, but it's not getting fed here. That's why it's complaining about it. It looks like we put ammonium in there, maybe? That looks like ammonium there. But I'm not sure what to do with this hydrazine. Okay, I have a suspicion that maybe this is an alternate way of making hydrazine. So I'm going to leave this canister there. I'm going to grab some ammonium, which I gotta find it. Where did I put it? Oh, way back here. So I'm going to put some ammonium there. It says, yeah, if you look here, yes, if you put your mouse over it, says a hydrazine reactant. Which I don't know if that means it produces hydrazine, or maybe I need to combine it with hydrazine. Let's see, let me put my ammonium in. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's something I add to the hydrazine. I can't seem to fit. Do I need an empty caster? I'm not... Okay. Apologies, I'm still trying to figure this out. Let's go grab empty casters and see if that does anything. God says it was when you were introducing quite a few members, like episode 3? Was that the one in Orwin Mall? Chiefs Mall? Maybe? The one where I think the title was like, running a server is hard, just go shopping. Benny says, I believe it was the Introduce the Mods video. So that would have been like episode 2, maybe? I don't quite remember. Okay, so I've started the hydrazine condenser, or catalyzer. So it looks like this is another way of making hydrazine, which is interesting. I'm a little curious why the game dev made 2 different ways of making hydrazine. One with ammonium and one with just energy. I mean, energy is pretty plentiful. Ammonium is pretty plentiful too, so I mean... I'm not sure. Maybe if you want to plant it without ammonium, maybe that might be useful, but... God seems to have found the video. It's the first video. The one I made right after the opening of the server. Spawn station and the Admon building. Okay. Yeah, that was a different time. A weird and almost wild time, if you think about it. Alright, I need to organize here. There goes our wind turbines at full power. So, I'm gonna put my copper... That's not copper. Put my copper there. Oh, there was actually one thing I should have researched. And I think it's called... It was actually a large storage facility. If I can find it here. There it is. Medium storage. Large storage. Okay, we only need 200 more bytes for that, so we're going to get that in a sec. I want to definitely research this and replace it. Put it somewhere. Though I think we might need a large building placement for that, maybe. I'll have to see. I believe I saw a video about being able to blow up the moon with hydrazine, Benny says. Really? I thought dynamite was built with aluminum, not hydrazine. Yeah, gods, it is crazy that the server will be 6 years old. I mean, most of the players... Oh, now I do hear a storm. Let's... Okay, crap. I should have built some more. Okay, emergency dump of all the hydrazine. I was going to drop everything, honestly. Actually, is that storm coming? Let's look at the horizon. No, I don't think that's coming. So let's just put it back. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. Yeah, 6 years. Maybe it could be longer, I don't know. The server's been there forever, it seems. Almost seems like. Okay, so the storm's not coming. I have 3 hydrazine pods, which I don't know what to use for. I want to get the large storage now, so let's go get that. And let's see where it is. Yeah, so large storage is actually a large building. It's not one of these things. Which is, I guess, makes sense, I guess. So we need resin for that. Grab some more resin. Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna dump. We will have to just wait here. I'm just gonna have to organize everything, so please, please bear with me here. And this goes here. I move my laterite, and I think I saw malachite over here. There we go. So yeah, I do always want one piece of malachite and one piece of laterite available in case I need to duplicate it in the mineral extractor. So that's why I always have those there. Got some lithium still there. And let's see. I need to put... I'm gonna go back and just put this hydrazine away. Gods asks, always been there, but equally, it's been insanely quickly. I do still remember after getting membership in July 2012. going to spawn station and riding the red line west until I found a free underwater station where I started the oil rig. Yeah. There was definitely a time when the old world was still there, the server was just starting, and there were empty stations. And nowadays, that's not even... That's hard to find, minus all the extensions that have happened. Benny asks, by the way, are you still having those resource here yet? It's empty issues? I haven't seen that, personally. I seem to have lots of resources to play with, so... No, I can't say I've seen that, Benny. Okay, I want to definitely build a large storage somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, this would probably be another building, but I don't know if I want to put the storage there. Let me think. There's the smelter here. Maybe here? I'm not sure where I was going with this thing. This doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to extend the base in this direction. Actually, no. Actually, now that I think about it, it probably makes more sense to build the storage near these buildings because they produce a lot of things, especially that mineral extractor. So I'm actually going to... I guess storage right here, maybe. I'm going to actually dig this hillside a little bit. Maybe flatten it out a bit. Use the flatten tool. It's not really flattening it, is it? Benny says, you showed this issue in your last stream of this game for reference, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Did I? Don't remember that. Resource here. Is it this pointing thing? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Benny. Again, my memory might be bad, so that might be the case. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this battery's in a weird spot, but I think I'm gonna build a storage right here. Gods asks, so you have any specific goals for what you're aiming with this game, or just playing expanding as much as possible? This game, I think it's best described. It's pretty much a sandbox. Again, it's very early alpha, so I don't think they've established very many goals. They're just adding a bunch of buildings. So I'm actually gonna build over here instead. Pretty much, you just unlock technologies and build buildings and explore caves, find new technologies, and then once you're done here, you're supposed to launch yourself, because when you came in here, you're because you're an Astroneer. You actually flew down in this thing here, the habitat, and then you can launch yourself back up into space and go explore other planets. So far, I'm not sure if there's any major difference between the planets, but okay, this building is in a very ugly position because it seems to be lower from the rest of the base, which is not good. But I'm gonna make this my large. Why is there no large storage? Uh-oh. I unlocked it, right? Yeah. Large storage is unlocked. Do I need something else for that? I have a medium printer, but there's no larger printer. I don't know what these things do. I think those might be spaceship parts. So how do you build large storage then? That seems... Dynamite. Crane. Benny asked, no, where it showed compound, yet you already had extracted it all. You walked away from it. Then later when you were passing by, it tells you there's still compound there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep, that's still happening. It's not a major thing, but... Yeah, there's those sort of phantom notifications that there's resources there. Tome 47 says, large storage goes on vehicles. Vehicles? So do I have to go to the vehicle bay to build it? Let's take a look here. I mean, I'm still not clear how to build a large storage, because all I have out is the vehicle bay, the medium printer, and just building it on a building, which I'm not sure. So I'm not. What you said there, Tome 47, does not clear it up at all. I'm sorry. Is there a building I'm missing? Like, is there a larger vehicle bay? Let's take a look here. Habitat. I've already researched everything in this category. I haven't got medium generators yet. Battery. Oxygen tank. I am still confused. And no one in chat is saying anything, so I'm still confused. Okay, maybe we'll come back to that later, but now I've got this building foundation, which I don't know what to do with, and it's kind of wrecked the middle of my base. Oh, well, both of those researches just finished at the same time. So now we're not researching anything, which is a bit bad. So, how many bytes do we have? Yeah, just 1,000. Tome 47 says, but the vehicle under the vehicle bay. But, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Vehicle under the vehicle bay? Oh, in this thing? Let's take a look. Vehicle under vehicle bay. So there's vehicle bay, and there's medium storage, and then large storage. Put the vehicle under the vehicle bay. Okay, alright. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Alright, let's go. Does it have to be a large rover? Or could it be a medium rover? No, we're gonna find out. Drive it under. Okay, let's drive all this train over. And I will test your theory. I'm pretty sure I may have seen this before. I'm gonna test this out with one of the medium rovers first. On a different topic, Fred asked, did it snow for you, Frumple? We have quite a bit of snow this time of year. Might not go to school on Friday, definitely tomorrow. I live in Vancouver, so I can say that compared to the rest of Canada, it does not actually snow very much here. It did snow a little bit, but actually not as much as I expected. The one thing the one, I guess, running joke I've always found about Vancouver is because even though we're Canadian, we, oh geez, try to disconnect this here. Even though we are Canadian, we, compared to the rest of Canada, we are not really true Canadians because we don't really experience the cold winters the rest of the country has. So whenever it snows, all the traffic gets screwed up because no one knows how to. They don't know how to drive under snow conditions, and yeah. Okay. So I see there's a large storage there, but it's upside. The wording's upside down. That's a little weird. But yeah, I do oh, there we go. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so I do understand. Okay, so that'd be actually good use of my medium rovers, because I could then expand the. I could probably just put all of them there, and then for research I could just put them on my large rover, maybe. Well, I think we'll definitely build at least 2 of these. We need lots of compound for this, so... Do I have that? I do have some compound, but I probably want to duplicate that. So... Okay, so I'm actually going to grab this coal. I'm going to build maybe another set of casters. This resin that I have here, so... So I'm going to build 4 more canisters. There we go. And then we're going to get some dirt, and then we'll use that to duplicate some compound. So, yeah, a lot of steps I have to make, but... And we're not doing any cave exploring too much, I think, this time around. I mean, we did do it earlier today, but... Right now, it's just mostly just getting the resources we need. He's got 4 casters there. Got this full caster on the bottom here. I'm actually going to grab... I'm going to do this. I need to drop off the coal first. I'm going to go over to the other side here. Let's put it actually next to the lithium. I haven't come... Compared to all the other resources, coal and lithium are definitely not very common. It might be because maybe I missed the coal, because the coal is black colored, so I don't actually get to see that very easily. Okay, I'm just gonna just offload this soil, these soil samples into my mineral extractor. And let me put these... So now we have 6 canisters. And we got some tethers. So yeah, let's go just get some dirt. And you see, yeah, there you go, Benny. There's a compound. There used to be a compound little node here, or little place where you could grab it, but it still says that there is compound there, which there might still be. Maybe I might have missed one piece of it, but yeah. Okay, so this cave down here we sort of dug into, if you remember from earlier. There's even still some malachite, which I'm not going to grab because we already have too much. I'm going to go explore a little bit and maybe just mainly I just want to dig up some dirt at this point. See some plants up ahead. Let's go kill them off. I actually didn't get a chance to fire. Oh, that one did. Yeah, that cloud definitely follows you, which is annoying. Oh. Oh. My computer froze a little bit there. Yeah, even this game is a bit taxing. Oh. Oh, it's really freezing for some reason. Just hold on here. I'm just going to check that everything's okay on my end. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Might have been a weird glitch there. Oh. Yeah, every time I place a tether, the game seems to freeze a bit, which is weird. I'm not sure. You're seeing this on stream, correct? Like, I'm pushing T, and then it's like freezing for a bit. I'm not sure why. It might be because maybe I have so many tethers that's trying to calculate. That might be it. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the game, I think, doing it, because the stream seems fine. It's not like we're not dropping any frames. Okay, well... I'm not sure if this is going to be something that only happens in this cave. But I'm just going to dig some dirt right now. Because the rest of the game seems to be fine, just the tethers. It's probably maybe because I've made my tether network so extensive that it's just recalculating everything again. So I might have actually screwed up my game a bit by just exploring too much. So yeah. They still have to make some optimizations, I think, in that department. One thing we can... Maybe when we get to the other cave that we were in earlier today, we can test if tethers in there are causing problems too. If they are, then that's problematic. It's not going to be good for streaming. But if it doesn't, then it might be just something local to here. God says maybe start pulling in lines to caves you visited. Maybe. We might still go back to that other cave that we went to, the main cave that we explored earlier. So I kind of just don't... In a way, I should need to go back and just grab all the tethers again. But, yeah. It's a little disappointing in this game, though. We'll see. It's a theory. I'm hoping it's just something local to here, because we're so close to base. So basically what I'm doing is... I've almost got 3 canisters full, but I'm literally just digging for dirt. And we're going to use that dirt for duplicating some compound. I mean, ideally I could just find compound, but that's going to take a while. So this is going to be our fastest way. So basically you guys are just watching me dig dirt. I hope you're entertained. Because this is pretty grindy and pretty tedious. But, I mean, while I'm digging dirt, we can talk about some other stuff. I'm not sure. We've talked about more streams I'm going to do. We've talked about the other games that we might play. Some talked about the MRT server. I mean, if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. Trying to think up when you're streaming, trying to think of these sort of things is difficult. I just tried placing one more tether and see if it freezes again. Yep. So it does freeze there. Oh, it actually connects. Oh, maybe it's because there are other tethers nearby. Maybe it's trying to find the closest one. Because apparently there's a tether above us. That might be it, actually. But yeah, what do you guys want to talk about right now? Like, I mean, we can talk about anything. Fred says, I still think that you should try streaming the Half-Life series. Yeah, that's never happening. I guess I've said this before, but I tried playing the original Half-Life, and as soon as I saw the first head crab, I just closed the program, uninstalled it, and never played it again. Because that is just freaking scary. Like, a thing that just goes straight to your head like a spider? No. No, 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 no. Nope. I mean, I know that that series is highly acclaimed, like basically any Valve game is highly acclaimed, and I can see why the game would be good, but I can't play games like that. That's... yeah. It would actually probably make me sick, actually. Okay, we've got our dirt. Let's get out of here. Chris says, how about Microsoft Flight Sim X? I've never played Flight Sims very much. Maybe. Oh, there is one game that's actually on Kickstarter that I'm kind of interested in. I've already backed it, but I'm not sure when they'll be ready. It's called BattleTech, which is basically, if you ever played like Mech Warrior or any of those Mech Commander games, it's more similar to Mech Commander because it's turn-based. It's a strategy game, but you're basically piloting or commanding a bunch of mechs, and they have like weapons and different parts. Their robot arms can fall off, so you can lose weapons. And that's a pretty fun game. Okay, we got our dirt here. God says Rethink is a pretty good game. It's a Portal-esque game that seems pretty good from the first couple levels I've played. Really fun working on the puzzles. Yeah, puzzle games, maybe. I wouldn't say I would be bad at puzzle games, but if I ever get stuck, I don't know if that would be... I don't know if I'd be comfortable streaming that, because I'm a dum-dum when it comes to those sort of things. Benny says, Frumple finds Half-Life scary. Try streaming Five Nights at Freddy's. Then it'll make the head crab look like a teddy bear. I don't think that's how horror works, Benny. I mean, if I already think a head crab is scary, and I've seen people play Five Nights at Freddy's and how the teddy bear just pops out automatically. That's super scary, and not something. I do not want to play that game at all. Okay, I think we got a full load of soil there. Oh, that's not where I put the compound. I put the compound in there. And we do that. We might be able to get actually lots of compound, because I don't think it's going to use up all the soil here. Fred says, how about sandbox mode of Plant Coaster? Maybe. I haven't actually made my own park yet. I've only done the campaign. I don't know. The thing is, I'm always wondering whether this sort of stuff is worth streaming. That's something I do ask. Like, obviously, I myself have to have fun playing it. Planet Coaster might actually be a good idea. I'm just not sure if it's actually content people want to watch, which I know. And that's why I'm kind of asking people in the game which games I should play. But yeah, I will consider that, Fred. That's actually not a bad idea. I haven't actually gone back to Planet Coaster since I streamed it last year. It's been a whole year since I've done that. Okay, I'm gonna put my canisters back. God says, have you seen the game Jump Up? It's a new game on Steam that's been going around all the big YouTubers and streamers. It's really fun. Is that the one with we have the hammer? You only have like one arm and you have to like grab obstacles and stuff? Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't... When it comes to gaming, I do like certain, very niche things, I find. I don't think I want to just do things that, all the other YouTubers are doing. I don't feel fully comfortable doing that, to be honest. Benny says, yeah, Getting Over It. Yeah, that game, yeah. I forgot what it was, too. Yeah, Getting Over It. Oh, wow, okay. So, I just tried taking this tether again and just froze again. So... Might be time to actually get off this planet, because that's going to be annoying every time I have to put a tether. Let's grab this compound. Okay, so we're going to use this compound to make our large storage. As a reminder for people, and a reminder for myself, really. I can make even more compound. Actually, that only took about 1/3 of our soil canister there, so that's pretty good. But let's go build our large storage first. And Fred says original content is best content. Yeah, I don't want to be a copycat. That doesn't seem interesting to me, or to anyone, I think. Nice. Okay, so there's our large storage. Now, because I have no space to put this chair in, I need some other thing to pull it out, so I'm actually gonna... That's the annoying thing about this. I can't grab the large storage off, can I? No, it's actually attached to it permanently. Okay. So let's go... how do I do this? I'll take my chair. Put it on this one here. I'll detach it from the train. Click the pipe, right? There we go. Then I'll try to I guess I can pull back out from this. So I'll click the pipe there. And then just go backwards, I guess. Or, there we go. Sort of. It's not really working the way I wanted. Oh, hey, Mad Hat TV. He says, I think, or I'm assuming Jen here. They say, I think you can blow up just the large storage if you want it off the truck. Petit 69 Pony says, can someone tell me why my Astroneer does not start if it gets stuck in load? This is not a support place to do it. You'll have to ask the developers or Steam to help you there. Astroneer is a pretty intensive game. I've already seen some problems with whenever I place a tether. So, yeah, it is an early access game, so you can't expect it to run perfectly. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, I'm gonna leave. Why did I take my seat off? I should put it back on. There we go. So I'm gonna put a large storage on this one as well. So I'm gonna drive it over. Okay. Let's connect that up there. Let's take this off. Let's take the generator off as well. And large storage. How much compound do I have? I think I need one more. In that case, I think there's some compound here. I think I will make another batch of it though, so let's push the button. In case we need to use it for something else. And I'll put this compound here. I'm missing... Oh, no, I got a fourth one there. So now we have two of these if large. I think that should be enough for now. And then we'll have one of these. I got this medium storage here. Well, what happened with this thing? Why are the wheels on top here? Okay. I'll put the seat back on that one eventually, but... What do I want to do here? I don't think I need this medium storage. I'm going to just leave it there. So I'm going to leave this empty, so we'll have enough space for... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 research pods. And... I'm gonna have to find a way. Let's put this seat back on the large thingamabobber. Oh, actually, and then I'll actually... Do I want to... No. Yeah, I do want to connect... Put the research all in the front, and then put all the resources in the back. Oh, crap! Crap! No! Oh, God. Almost fell in that hole there. Oof, saved. Okay. That's really dangerous. Sure, someone should plug up those holes. Tax dollars at work. Alright. Okay, so I am now crashing into my large storage in the proper connected fashion. This is excellent. I am a good driver. See here. Okay, I want to... Oh, jeez. I want to try to connect these things, but they're kind of annoying to do it. Okay, up. How did I save that? I have no idea. I think I kept pushing forward, so I think the large rover is actually pretty... I actually do like... It has nice large wheels, and it seems to be very powerful, so that might have... I don't know how I saved that there. Okay, we're going to connect that up. Running a little low on power though, so better do this quickly. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna connect this up. Let's just go past it, maybe. That's no, don't come along with us like that. There we go. There we go. Stop. Oh, it's not close enough. God says, I'm surprised you haven't got a driving license. Is it not needed since your city has so much public transport, or is it not? Do you just not like driving? Probably a bit of both. Vancouver has a pretty excellent transit system, though if you talk to anybody, most people here, they don't really appreciate their transit system very much because they like to complain. But I think it's world class. So and yeah, there are a lot of other people, especially if you work in like downtown or in like an office job. At some point, it's fairly easy to not need a car to go around. Or if you do need a car, you can use like a car sharing service like Car2Go. Okay, there is our new train with our 4 large storage. I need to charge this up a bit, so I'm gonna go onto the other side of this space here and find a little plug-in port. But yeah, I just never got into. I just didn't really like driving. It seemed I don't have confidence in that I would be able to drive safely, to be honest. There we go, charging that up. So we'll wait for that. So again, I'd say that it's a bit of both. Just no need. But maybe since I have all this time in the world, maybe I should consider doing it. The problem is you need to have a vehicle to teach. I mean, I could just go to driving school, but that costs money. I wish I had that available when I was younger. Okay, let's organize while that's charging. Got my canister there. There's a generator there. I need to put my generator back. So I always have a small generator just in case we need to power this vehicle train. I put it on the back there. Though usually I've never had to use that. Or actually I did once actually, last session. Let's go get some tethers, and we're gonna test to see if the game's gonna continue freezing. I hope it won't. Maybe if we start moving away from this base. So let's grab the compound. Okay, and where is... Oh, work lights are also available. So I'm going to get some of those as well. Oh, that uses copper. That's good. I do have lots of copper. I do want to make use of that. God says, yeah, I'm learning my mom's car while I have the chance. Parents are nice enough to teach me. I just have to pay for the fuel. Plus, I buy them a meal every month or so. Yeah, my situation is I don't talk to my parents. That's just the way it is. Sometimes family situations get to the point where no one understands each other and no one likes each other. So I don't have that sort of luxury. I mean, I could ask my friends, but even with my in real life friends, I've kind of lost confidence in a lot of them as well. Okay, here's a storm. Let's look on the horizon and see if it's coming. Yeah, there's something coming that way. It might actually... I think it might hit us, so I'm going to quickly grab our canisters so we can just dig while this is happening. Get in there. Crap. It's going to get on top of us. Alright, I guess we'll just use those canisters for now. Yeah. I mean, one thing I've always considered is maybe I should just become a bus driver, because that's kind of fun. You can like call out stops and drive around the city. I always have utmost respect for bus drivers because, and I'm surprised some people don't, because they think it's just a cushy job where you just sit and do it, get paid a lot. But no, like you have to show people around a city. You have to be courteous, even if people are being disrespectful to you. And you have to, and utmost, you have to drive the vehicle safely, considering traffic and all the other people on the road. I think when I was a kid, I considered I really liked, you know, buses and people driving them. It was actually fascinating to me, but because I don't have a driver's license, it's not a... It was never something I went into. Instead, I went into programming, which was a different kind of field. God says, worse than traffic, you have to deal with passengers. Yep, some passengers are nice. Others are very demanding. But I guess that's true for any other people, really. There is actually... Here's a question for you guys, and I'm actually kind of curious. When you get off the bus, do you say thank you to the bus driver? Because one thing I've noticed in Vancouver, at least, whenever I ride the bus, a lot of people actually do thank the driver. And this is either through the front door or the back door. So I'm actually wondering if this is a common practice, maybe just to Vancouver, or is it common to everywhere else in the world? God says, every time thank driver. Fred says, sometimes say thank you, but I take the school bus. Okay, that could be a different... I guess my question is really not just whether you thank the driver, but do you notice other people generally thanking the driver? Because I find that it's usually something based on the culture of of the city or the country of where you live. Like some places, like especially like larger cities, that's usually not something that happens. But definitely in smaller towns, definitely where it's more likely. So okay. God, you thank the train conductor as well? That's okay. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, I've watched, if you haven't watched the Jeff Marshall's All the Stations, yeah, you can definitely see them trying to get chatty with the drivers. Or the conductors, I mean. Most British people thank them. Most people say thanks. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. Because I do know sometimes in Vancouver we do have a reputation for being a very standoffish city. Like there's no sense of community. So maybe... I don't know, maybe it's my bias. Maybe it is a lot friendlier in other cities too. Maybe Vancouver is the city where people are not thanking drivers. Because that does happen quite a bit still too. Okay, I got this laterite in my backpack. I want to put that away. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed in the background, that rover, whenever I move away from this rover, it reloads. So you see there's the wheels kind of still stuck up there. It's kind of weird. Okay, laterite. Put that here. Oh, excuse me. Burping is not a good thing to do on streams. Okay, we got our tethers, and I think it's time to go back to the cave that we came by. If I remember how to get there. Was it this way? I think it was to the right, wasn't it? And I have to make sure that I don't get stuck on that tree there. Whoa. So yeah, I think what I'll do is we're going to try to... We'll do one more run into the cave and see. We're going to test whether the tethers are still a problem over there. And then hopefully when we get back, we'll offload. And then I'll probably take a break there and then. Because I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now. Okay, so there's our cave entrance. Let's go take a right. Actually checking my power here. God says, I met up with two of them when they passed through Birmingham, actually. We were on the same train for an hour, and got chatting. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're definitely nice people. Jeff Marshall seems like that sort of person where he definitely says he's not a train spotter, but he is a fan of like train systems, just different. Because I know a lot of people, there's definitely different kinds of people, like of train fans. Some of them like the trains themselves, like maybe like if you're like a steam train aficionado or something like that. While others prefer think about the routes or the places that the trains go, or the infrastructure that's around them, which I think I personally ascribe to a lot closer, I think. Okay, let's place down a tether and see if it freezes. Okay. So it does still freeze, which is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to do it for a little bit though, so I apologize to people on stream. I wonder if maybe if I restart the game, maybe it'll help. Okay, how about this, folks? Maybe I'll take my break earlier, since it's already 2.5 hours. During the break, I will restart Astroneer and see if that helps anything. I kind of doubt it will, but just to see, maybe there's like a memory leak or something that's stuck on them. So we're gonna actually, oh wait, I can't save here, can I? Shoot. Or can I save in here? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I saved my game inside my rover. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break here, and we'll be back, and then I'll restart Astroneer, and we'll see if we can explore this without any of the freezes. So, yeah, be right back.